Hello, Aries Sun, Capricorn Rising. This is your year ahead video or reading. This is going to cover the next 12 months. I'm just going to do the months as 1 through 12 so that I don't get confused when I'm reading them off or, naming them. And so that you can choose to either start at the time that you find this video, start it at January, or start it at March 15th. So you can take it for March forward or April forward. I'm generally reading it as April forward, but months 1 through 12, do what feels right and what resonates most with you on where you want the timing to be. That will fit for you. All right. So I have pre-shuffled. Now with a Capricorn rising, that means your sun is most likely in the 4th house, which is the house of family, of relation, of ancestry. And with Aries there, Aries is very much kind of a take charge. You may come off or seem like the bossy person in the family or a leader. Maybe not necessarily even by choice, but just by your personality. Very much take charge. You may get impatient a lot. But at the same time, sometimes you have a lot of patience for those that you love. So it might depend on your family dynamics. You may also have a passion for your ancestry and be the one that's chasing that down, that's out there on the different sites, researching it and learning more about where you come from. And then with a Capricorn rising, you may be seen as somebody who is very business-like, very service orientated too. You love to help people, or at least that's the impression that people get from you, is that you enjoy helping people succeed, helping people get what they need. Now we're going into laying out each month here. These readings are ever evolving as I do them. Every month something changes a little bit in how I do them. Okay, so these are the 12 months, and then I'm going to pull a card from the bottom of the deck for some overall energy for the year. Right. So you have the 6 of Pentacles as your overall card. I'm just going to take a moment to look at the overall spread. So this feels like a year of give and take, which is reinforced by the 6 of Pentacles, which is all about an exchange of energy, of sharing energy, receiving or giving, but definitely that reciprocal exchange. I mean, how many different ways can you say that, right? But definitely sometimes you're giving, sometimes you're taking. And that's also kind of, I think, the general feel I'm getting from the overall spread, where it's just you're making progress, you hit one goal, and then you focus on the next goal. You're not doing multiple things at once. It's like one thing at a time focus. There we go. That's what's coming through. Okay, starting out here with month 1, we have the star. So this could indicate that you've just come through a period of a lot of change or some difficulty or something like that, and you're mentally and or physically and just your energy is just drained. You're feeling tired, you're feeling worn out, your body may be sore. You're just tired. The star is about making sure you are taking care of yourself, that you are nurturing your own star, your inner star, that you are making sure that your energy is getting fed, that you are connecting to it and bringing that energy down into your body to help restore yourself, to restore your energy. So in this first month here, the recommendation is that you're just taking time out. You're not focusing on any big decisions. You're focusing on healing yourself, on downtime, on relaxing, on grounding. That could be breath work. It could include meditation. It could just include a few really good bath nights. Get the candles out, read a book in the bath, keep Keep that hot water flowing. A steam shower would be amazing. Just saying. Those are my favorite. But indulge yourself, your body in that way over this month. Month 2, we have the Ace of Cups. You may meet somebody new, or you may discover something that you really love in an unexpected way, out of the blue. An opportunity may come up to do something that just makes your heart sing, that makes you giddy with excitement, with joy. And you're going to want to dive in all the way right away. So you may start planning around it. How can I bring this into my life? How can I make this happen? I want this. This is something I need in my life. How can I get it in my life? It's that kind of energy. So a lot of focus on that, but there's this sense of excitement and energy, reinvigorated, right? Um, Anticipation. It's a good month. And then we have the Hermit. This is a major arcana card. The Star was a major arcana card. The Hermit says, okay, you're doing fantastic right now. You're doing great. But we need to take a moment, take some time alone, in quiet, in solitude, to find our center, to refocus. What is it that we truly want right now? Where do I want to focus my light right now? Where do I want to focus my energy? This month, in month 3 here, it's asking you to slow down and dial in what exactly it is that you want. What is it that lights you up? What do you want see what do you and you alone see on your path ahead? What do you want to accomplish? And you need to take this time in solitude alone so that you're not you want to act in service of yourself in this instance, not in service to anyone else. So the solitude allows you to focus only on your needs and not try to spread your energy out to help someone else to do what benefits someone else. You need to do something and focus on things that are going to benefit you and you alone here in month 3. In month 4, we have the Queen of Cups. This woman is incredibly nurturing. She's mystical. She could be psychic. She's very intuitive. She can, empathic is coming through too. She can read the emotions of others and know how to soothe them or know how to respond or knows how to reset the tone of the room when she walks in. I feel like this is someone who has advice for you, someone that you may look up to or consider a very good friend or advisor in some way, who can help you turn that focus to yourself, who has some advice for you on how to do that, on what would work for you to help you attain this goal, especially this thing that you thought of and you want to get a plan in place and you're starting to think about how that can happen. This person can help you. Again, very nurturing, definitely feminine energy, confident, expresses their feelings very well. They don't get defensive. They don't, go into a shell. You know how they feel about things and not in a negative way. They're just very good at expressing themselves and they can help you express yourself, your emotions, your needs from others. I think that's what that is. You need some, I don't know, support from those around you, but you're not getting it. And part of the problem could be communication on exactly what it is that you need. And that's where this person can come in and help you out. But then in month 5, we have the Devil, another major arcana card. You may be tempted to slip into past habits, to behaviors that you've had in the past. Now, this to me, again, feels like that withdrawing. Um, like an animal going off in a hurt or pained animal going off into a corner by themselves, alone and away from everything. So maybe something happens that wounds you emotionally, that hurts your feelings, that causes some strife for you. And you may be tempted to withdraw and handle it on your own, to push that pain and anger down. And the advice here is don't do that. Take the lessons, take the examples you've been given, and let people know that you were hurt by that you were angry about that maybe you need to set some boundaries now around their interaction with you because they're not respecting your space or your energy. And that needs to happen. So that could be also part of it. Yeah, well, you need to stand up for yourself, essentially, is what I'm getting out of this for you. And not let other people manipulate or, tug on your strings and direct your actions. Yeah. So that's in the month 5 there. In month 6, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is like a breath of fresh air. This is sitting in gratitude and appreciation for what you've built for yourself, what you have around you, your home, your work, your family. This is something you take a lot of pride in. And you want to make sure you're spending time in that energy, in that space. If you garden, this is going to be out in your garden. It may be even enjoying some of the fruits of your labors or starting to see those first seedlings sprout up and nurturing them and taking time in that space, connecting and grounding too. Yes. And that's month 6. Month 7, we have the 5 of Cups. Now, this again, and maybe this is a pattern you do have, where you let, when you're hurting or when you're angry, when your emotions get hot into a high state, or another way to look at it is a low vibrational energy, you retreat or you tend to retreat and slip back to that old pattern. Here in the 5 of Cups, fives are about challenges, chaos. In this case, the 5 of Cups, they are so focused on things that went wrong in the past that they can't see the good things that are around them now. They don't have appreciation for what they have available now because they're so focused on what's already happened, what's already been spilled. The goal with this card, or the lesson to learn for this card, is that you do have to let go of that past. You can't it keeps you stuck there. It keeps you in those old patterns. And if you can recognize when you're starting to slide down that way, turn to something you have now. Turn to a hobby. Turn to some new friends. Turn to the people who are to support you. And ask them or tell them that you need some help pushing through this, that you're struggling right now and you need a hand up or a distraction. Could be as simple as that. So that you can come back to the present moment and be present with the people in your life now. So you can see the beauty that's next to you. And then we have the Justice card, another major arcana card. Again, it's like lesson, 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 lesson. And we have another lesson. Definitely stopping and starting. But overcoming things, and you are growing a lot throughout this year. Okay, back here. Justice card. This is about karma. It's about balance. It's about righting, in some cases, the wrongs of the past. I'm getting here too, there's been an outstanding legal issue, or maybe is an, no, well, if it has been, then it is, right? There is an outstanding legal issue It seems like it's been taking forever, and you are waiting. It doesn't feel like for a judge. You're waiting for the mediator's response or recommendations. Is there such a thing as an arbiter? Anyway, you're waiting for a third party to reach a decision, to reach a conclusion. And there is this sense of being impatient about it. It's hard to just keep waiting because you know it's due any day, and they said it would be here by this date, but it's not here yet. What's taking so long? Why is it taking this extra time? I just need to know what the decision is so I can move forward, kind of energy. You may not get it until about mid-month, which is where that impatience and on tenterhooks and anxiety might come from at the beginning, first half of this month. And this is what? Month 8. Here in month 8. This is month 7. This is month 8. So it's not going to come in. The answer isn't going to come in as quickly as you would like, but you should have it by about mid-month. And everything is going to work out. Not everybody's going to get exactly what they want, but everything is it's going to work out. And it's just going to be a relief to have that done. This step, this process done. So now you can move forward. Now you can make plans. And then in month 9, we have the 7 of Swords. So this is going to be, this might be an issue of trust, possibly coming out of this or whatever this was, but an issue of trust. Because you kind of feel like somebody's trying to mislead you or distract you from what's going on in the background. The person up front here, somebody who's talking a lot. They got a lot to say. Maybe they keep interrupting you. They're trying to keep you distracted. They're trying to keep you off your game so that they can take advantage of the situation. So just be aware of that. Be aware of somebody who seems to be too involved in your business, who seems to know too much, who's asking a lot of questions, and just recognize that, maybe see that when it's happening, and keep your eyes open. Don't be fooled. You may need to just put them on pause for a bit until maybe you get through this month. But keep your eye on things and understand that people are maybe trying to mislead you. So if you start to think that somebody else is not being truthful, maybe you need to examine everybody who's been talking the most, who's been trying to distract you, who's been trying to convince you that something's going on when something may not actually be going on. That's interesting. Okay. So keep your eye on the communication. Keep it straight. There we go. No, that's fine. It's fine, Tanya. It's fine. Okay, month 10, Temperance card. Another major arcana card. This is about, and I want to take a deep breath here, balance. Mediation? It's not mediation. Moderation. You don't want to do anything excessive this month. You want to keep things on an even keel. Keep things balanced. Don't go drinking every night. You want to make sure you have a work-life balance. So there may be a strong struggle this month with juggling things. Part of how you can handle that, what they're saying, is to, well, one, decline some things. Don't be afraid to decline some things and tell them you just have a lot going on and you need some home time in order to recharge so you can be at your best at the events and other things. But you need to have that balance. You need to be firm about it. You need to set some boundaries so that you can maintain your energy and not get off kilter. So this could cause you to be feeling like I'm feeling things like lightheaded, dizzy. Although if you are feeling some of that stuff on a regular basis, consult your physician if you need to. Just saying that this is what that energy feels like if you were to get out of balance. So pay attention to your body, honor its requests, consult a physician if needed, if you feel like anything's going on. And then we have the 3 of Cups here in month 11. This is time spent with your closest besties, the people you trust the most. The people, maybe you don't even see them that often, but when you guys get together, it's like you've never been apart, and there's a lot of talking and chatting, exchanging, this happened, that happened, how are you doing here, how are you doing there? Very supportive energy, celebratory energy, uplifting, right? Treasure these people. So if these are people that are coming in from out of town, or it's just like a little mini reunion type thing, take your time with that. Maybe have more than one to get together. Maybe you're hosting something, or you're each hosting on different weekends in month 11. But take the time to spend with those people. It's just good energy for you. And then here in month 12, we have the 2 of Cups. This is about commitment, connections. So you may meet a romantic partner. You may be renewing an old relationship. Renewing of vows are in there, or I should say is in there. But strengthening those connections with the people that are very important to you. And then for some of you, this is meeting new people, establishing some new connections. These are people that you like instantly connect with. You're on the same wavelength. So it does not necessarily have to be a romantic partnership. This could be just a new friend or person that you happen to meet and you guys just click and you hit it off right away. This could also be a potential new business partner that's also coming through. Or possibly a phase where you're deciding if you want to renew a partnership. It does feel like you will renew it, but next year's reading may tell you more. We'll see. That is what I have for you, Aries Sun, Capricorn Rising. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel and achieve one of my dreams. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.